Okay, what we've got here is a seized screw. It's a retainer screw for the brake drum. This Phillips head wants to go in there and roll right back out. My only chance of getting that out is using an impact type screwdriver. And if that's not successful, we're going to have to drill it. And I dread that. Don't get hung up on the brands. They're basic strike type tools. They're all made very similar to the inside. This tool comes from Japan. My son travels a lot for Arvin Sango. He brings back souvenirs. So my Christmas and birthday presents and just straight up souvenirs are going to be tools, which I really enjoy that. And even though it came directly from Japan, it's called a triad. And at the very bottom in fine print, it is manufactured in Taiwan to triad specifications. You probably can't even buy this tool in the States. I didn't look, so it don't make any difference. On setting these, you're going to have to turn this dog one way or the other. In this case, this one will push down, goes this way, or it goes to the right. It's got a little arrow here that may not show up. Arrow here, you'll see a right on the left and a left on the right. And if you push down, it just turns about 1/8 of a turn, if that. So I'll go that direction. You can see I've got it turned to the left. And as I strike it with a hammer, watch the ball detent. It's wanting to go to the left, counterclockwise. We flipped it the other way. I'm going to try to compress it. It's wanting to work its way to the right. The beauty about these tools is that everything works at maximum force. Let's get the appropriate size Phillips head in there. If I had a 3, it might work. This, I don't know if it's going to work or not. We're going to try it anyway. The beautiful thing about a tool like this is that it all comes together under great force and impact when you're hitting with the hammer. You're pushing in on this, and on the maximum force of driving in, it's going to want to go counterclockwise. And with that maximum force, you got a whole lot less chance of that head just stripping out of there, just like a normal screwdriver like this. Slip, slip. So let's zoom in and try it. And if it don't work, it won't be for the lack of trying. I got a feeling it's too far gone because I got just a little bit of bite if I push on it. So let's try it. I can't believe it. It took it out. I'm just about ready to give up on it. That's an amazing tool because you saw how much slippage this Phillips head, which is a brand new Phillips head, looks like a number 2. It had very little to catch on in there. So I'm just very thankful that come out because I dread drilling those out. Well, that's it. Like I say, don't get hung up on the brands. There's a lot of different brands and there's a lot of different costs. If you want to try one and don't put a lot of money into it, you may not use one very often. If you're just a DIY type person, you may not be using one every 3 years. If that's the case, don't hesitate. Go to Harbor Freight and pick you one up. Hey, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Work safe. Have a good one.